Tonight on Fair Go, they're down on the downloading ban.
It's just ridiculous.
How Microsoft's good intentions have crashed with the kids.
It tells me to try again later, and after a month, I'm pretty sure by then it's later.
Just what are your rights when you're eating out?
You're a 24-hour restaurant and you should be open 24 hours for service regardless of whether it's 1 or 11.
So just how many is too many for Denny's? Come on, lads.
And this was the best last year. What are you loving and hating this year? We're a nation of avid car buyers and sellers, aren't we? So tonight, you're going to see how a car sale went terribly wrong and how an insurance company blamed these sellers for being reckless. Were you reckless?
Not at all.
I quite agree with you. Later, how you can avoid the trouble that they got into. But first, Gordon's got a story about gamers.
Yeah, hang on, Kev. Oh, God. I'm hopeless at this game. Look, this story, excuse me, it's about Microsoft trying to do the right thing, but making an appalling mess of it. A quick warning, this story does start with strobing effects. These people are Fair Go viewers, and as you can see, they are grumpy. In the last couple of weeks, we've had a mini deluge of complaints from teenagers all over the country, furious with the actions and attitude of a global corporate giant. Crikey, it's terrifying, isn't it? Now, the viewers who've come to us are all gamers, Xbox users. They're all under 18 and they've all got pretty much the same problem. Microsoft takes their money, but they get nothing for it. Now, I'm about to meet Ha Shame I and Master of Puppets. Wish me luck.
You should use a knife on this. Yeah, it's more fun to use a pistol.
Rest assured, these Wellington 15-year-olds seem most unlikely to run amok. Malcolm, Master of Puppets, and Andrew, Ha Shame I.
I don't mix reality with
Virtual reality.
fantasy.
Yeah. There's a dividing line, you know. You gotta stay on the reality side of the line.
Malcolm and Andrew and many other Xbox users are furious. They've paid money to Microsoft to buy download points. Those points are used online to buy games and other cool stuff. But those points now cannot be used by under 18s.
If you went to a store and you said, if you are underage or whatever, I want to buy some beer, and then you pay the money and they're like, oh no, we won't give that to you, but we'll take your money anyway. That's what it is.
They haven't communicated with us at all, really. It's just not fair.
Malcolm's only had his game a few weeks and hasn't yet spent any cash, but look what happens when he tries to download a G-rated free movie trailer. Try again later.
Pretty annoying because it tells me to try again later, and after a month, I'm pretty sure by then it's later.
Actually, you might be trying again later for quite some time, like years. Turns out that back in June, Microsoft changed things so that under 18s can't download material from the Xbox Marketplace. Not 15 material, not G material, nothing at all. There was no notice, no explanation, and most importantly, there was nothing to stop under 18s spending money they then could not use.
It's just ridiculous.
Microsoft hasn't told anyone, which means that now people who don't even know about it yet are still going out and buying more points that can't even be used.
Now, Microsoft wouldn't actually give me a human being to speak to, which is a shame. Instead, they've sent me an unusually brief statement, 4 bullet points. So here they are, only slightly truncated. Now, it's a Microsoft initiative here in New Zealand to stop under 18s accessing mature content. They're working to limit access to the appropriate age group, and it'll take some time. They're also working so that under 18s can't actually add Microsoft points in the first place till they have resolved this. And you can get a refund. You can call that number, visit that web address, and we'll put those on the Fair Go website. Well, OK, so that's the basics. But what's missing from that statement? Well, how about the word sorry, or regret, or apologise, or inconvenience, or anything that gives any sense whatsoever that Microsoft have stuffed their customers about? Nice one, Microsoft.
1, they should have said sorry. 2, they should refund the money. And 3, a valid reason why.
Why it's only New Zealand, why it's taken them so long to actually tell us this.
Sorry, Malcolm, we can't fully answer those questions because Microsoft's statement to us is so hopeless.
Now, Malcolm also asked, why can't they send a message to Xbox users? They know who's under 18 and who's not, because that's in each gamer's account details, the details that are used when they log on.
As we said, Microsoft is trying to do the right thing here. It's just that we think they've completely cocked it up, then made things considerably worse by their rather arrogant communication to their customers via us.
We enjoy a good fight with a big corporate, but we think it's amazing Microsoft behaves so dismissively towards the young customers they need to keep on board for the future.
I went back to Microsoft to see if they'd put someone up for an interview or even just say the word sorry in an email. Nope, way too hard. Now, ordinarily, we'd leave it at that, whack them up on the fair go wall of no-shows, but, I mean, that doesn't really help the viewers who've complained to us very much.
So we went back to them again and finally they came up with a much fuller statement in which they almost say sorry.
We regret any inconvenience this update has created and we are working on a solution. This is not a simple matter and we are unable to confirm when that may be, but we will communicate developments with our young gamers. We are also working on removing the ability for people under 18 to add points that can't currently be spent. The full version is on our website.
So, what do you need to know on this one? Well, it's pretty simple. We reckon buy a PlayStation. Now, their system, by the way, does prevent access to mature content. A bit more seriously, for refunds, here's that phone number, 0508 555 592. The web address, xbox.com/en-nz/support. And those details are on the Fair Go website.
After the break, you decide. Were Stuart and Sarah here reckless when they sold their car?